Hello, how are you today? I'm doing live tarot readings. Do you have any questions? Mm-mm-mm. Hi, good morning to you. Where in the world are you? Hi, Pauline, how you doing today? Do you have any questions? What time is it where you live? I'm in the UK too. Nice to meet you. I'm going to do some live tarot readings today because I feel like it. 11:30. Yeah, it's 11:30 here as well. I decided to dedicate my whole day into doing lives either on YouTube or Facebook and just to hang out with you guys for a bit. Would you like a tarot card reading? You can ask me any questions. If you're new to my channel, you can subscribe and you can like. Oh, really? Well, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Well, I see how I feel today, but today I feel like talking a lot. I don't know why. I'm very talkative, so I decided to share my talkative mood with you on the internet. Do you have any questions? Anything that I can do for you? Because we're just two of us right now. Because I've only started this live, it's only been 5 minutes, and in a way you got the chance to have all my time because in a bit, maybe in about 10 minutes, there will be a lot more people coming. Where about in the UK are you? Okay, so Pauline, you asking, will you get back with Tyrone? That's a quite nice name. So let me shuffle the cards. I'm shuffling my cards and I'm asking, will Pauline get back with Tyrone? You are in, let me read this, Huddersfield, West Yorkshire. That sounds really fancy. West Yorkshire. You're way too far from me. I'm in East Sussex. It sounds a very noble, Huddersfield, whatever. So Tyrone. Chiron. This card flipped. This is a Temperance, and it means things are about to start falling into place between you and him. Things are coming to a better place of peace, normality, tranquility. The drama will be cut off of this connection. I feel you had a lot of problems in the past and they were caused because of lack of stability, either lack of emotional stability or third parties were interfering that they were creating drama between you. But when you have the Temperance, that means slowly, easily, gradually, and normally everything's falling into place for you. So this card means you will, it's not exactly a reconciliation, but it's about making peace. And um let's get some more cards. But so far it means if you had any arguments or breakups or drama, it's gonna be smoothed between you and him, because you will no longer want to be in this kind of conflicting situation. I think you both feel offended in some way, but this offense or insult or hurt was caused by somebody else adding the 2p to the situation. It wasn't exactly between you and him. And if it was just you two with nobody interfering, you could have had this peaceful, normal, graceful connection between both of you. So I will ask more cards. Um, what's happening between Pauline and Tyrone? What's happening between you and him? Yeah, look, this card's flipped. It flipped, and this is the arguments. Can you see the image on the card? It shows 5 people who are fighting, and they don't have to be physically fighting, but this could be battle of wills, disagreements, discord. People are wanting different things, but something there caused you to fall apart. And I feel there was some conflict, but I don't feel this was between you and him. I think it was him and somebody else because of this whole situation, and he could not please everyone. So he had to seek, in a way, the peaceful option out. I think somebody was really annoyed, but this card is about um, um, competition, and somebody, let me just find the right word. Um, it goes against somebody else's best interest, you and him to be together. So somebody interfered and said this is not gonna be, and that's why you broke up. Like somebody else wanted something out of this. So are you going? I keep asking the same question every time I shuffle. Yeah, let's ask the cards. Uh, are you going to get back together? Are you getting back together? Look, I got the Palace of Cups. And this card means, yes, this is love. All the cups represent, hold on, let me turn this off because this like can't talk properly. So all the cups represent love, true love, genuine feelings, um, romance. And when you have the Palace of Cups, that means both of you are entering place in your relationships, in your relationship and in your life when you will want nothing else but true love for each other. And hold on, this is distracting me. I don't like it. I'm gonna remove this. Alright, that's better. So the Palace of Cups is when you both enter place in your lives That picture was distracting me for some reason. I like a like plain background so you can see this image better. I just can't make my mind up if I want it up or if I don't. Maybe I'll put it up later. So the Palace of Cups is when both of you wish nothing else but peace, love, tranquility. All you want to be together and to love each other. The Palace of Cups is when you enter an environment where you feel cherished, loved, respected, accepted, and in a way showered with love. Is a very peaceful kind of love. It's a mature type of love. There's nothing crazy going on because you also had the temperance earlier. So you're moving from this place of discord, agreement, and drama. This drama was caused by somebody else. And you both could have had this very peaceful, loving relationship and situation. Just life together was quite normal and peaceful when there was nobody causing any drama. So you would want to reach to that level of peace. Look how peaceful this image is. Like, imagine yourself, visualize yourself walking through this enchanted forest where everything is lovely, beautiful, caring. You feel like embraced by the vibration of genuine acceptance of who you are exactly as you are. Um, Let me get some more. Um, Yes, I cut a lot of people. You cut a lot of friends off. Were these friends interfering? What were they saying? It could be jealousy. Okay, so let me ask. Are you getting back together? Ah, look, this one flipped like this. So I was like shuffling the cards, and this one just turned over by itself. The Emperor represents the masculine side of this union. I think they were jealous because you found something special together. You found peace. You find like your soul, your heart feels at ease with each other. You finally find something that's worth kind of getting yourself into. And the people felt maybe their old ways of having you or having him around will change. Like if he spends more time with you, that means he won't be spending much time with them. So they kind of pulled him away from you. So the emperor means a man who's in control, a man who knows what he wants, and he's taking the lead and he's taking the responsibility of this whole action. And this is maturity. So I don't know how old is he. Even if he's not old, like if he's not in his 30s or 40s, even if he's in his 20s, he will still show a great kind of sense of maturity that he will own up. He will say that all of this can be sorted if he takes his own responsibility. And the emperor, so he's well, okay, so he's well mature then if he's that age. Um, Emperor is a man who is like the one who is in control and he sets the order, he sets the structure, and nobody can go against his will. That's why he's called the emperor because he stands and he rules over anybody else. So his word is last. He has the last word what happens, and he will not allow anybody to interfere in his connection. And also he might have realized by now that um it was jealousy, it was improper interference that is none of their business. His private life, his personal life. So when you have Emperor, he's taking things into his own hands. He is moving forward. He's making the right moves. Mature, responsible, reasonable, good moves. So he's not acting immaturely. He's not going to be coming and then going doing something else, and that will leave you neglected and abandoned and not important enough to him. So Emperor is somebody who knows what he wants and he will go and do exactly the right thing. And also the Emperor represents a man who has this confidence that confidence in himself that he knows that he's doing the right thing. Okay. So what was the reason that you broke up with him? You're welcome. Was that accurate for you? I'm also having the hangman, and this means that there was some external circumstances. He just ghosted you. That's because he didn't know what to explain to you, what to say to you, because his situation was so complicated and so stressful that he just left it as it is without explaining too much. The hangman means that it wasn't him, but it was like external circumstances that were affecting his decisions and his behavior. And usually the hangman is about stagnation, and it's about um like not being able to go and do whatever he wants. And the hangman is when a person has their hands tied behind their back. So like somebody who is lacking the freedom to up and go, and you see this man who is hanging upside down in a very helpless, hopeless position, and he's just waiting for somebody to come along and to save him. So that means that this guy Tyrone felt that way, that nothing he could have done about the situation, and he just let it be. I know. I'm just looking for something to watch here. Something relaxing. So look, I'm getting the three of coins. And the three of coins is about doing this together, working together on your relationship, on your connection, mutually helping and supporting each other, and not having like anybody interfering, not allowing third parties, because you two can make a team. You can cooperate, you can collaborate, both of you are strong partners to this union. And if you like get together and make it work together, then you don't need any third parties. So where is he now then? You're welcome. I'm just gonna wait until somebody else shows up because it's just two of us. I suppose it's a bit too early. It's kind of the wrong time of the day. But I'll just hang on here for a bit. You can ask more questions if you want. I'm just looking for something to watch as something relaxing to watch while I'm doing your reading. I need to go through my history. You have not seen him for 3 years. That's a quite long time. Where is he now then? Do you want me to ask the cards what is he being up to for this 3 years? You thought that he would have moved on. Okay, I will ask the cards. Let me just find something to watch here because it helps my concentration. Um, okay, so I will ask the cards. What what has he been doing during these 3 years? What has he been doing, this guy? The Strength card. He's been building up his personal strength, his personal confidence, his self esteem, his resilience, because he could have had some fears or insecurities at the beginning. And the strength is when life puts him through a lot of challenges, difficulties that he has to deal with on his own. And that builds up his confidence in himself and his also emotional strength. This card is about how strong somebody feels on the inside and whether they will be able to face any challenges. Or, for example, if something goes wrong, will he feel confident enough that he can deal with this all by himself, or is he going to panic and run away? So he's been working on his own self esteem, I would say, and his own stability, emotional stability. And what else we get? The Eight of Cups. So he's walking away. So he's been going through some change because this Eight of Cups represents a process of slowly moving away, walking away from unhappy past. The cups represent his feelings, so everything or everyone who was making him feel unhappy, unfulfilled, unsatisfied, anything that was lacking on emotional level, he will walk away. Like you see, this person here on the card is making a step away from that and he's going towards something that will make him a lot happier. So he felt that his life is not going to be happy and fulfilled if he stays in the old situation where he is and he's moving away. So this could be that he will be leaving these people who are causing the stress, the jealousy, the control issues, the power struggles. The Five of Wands was about power struggle between what he wants for himself and what somebody else wants. So he's slowly walking away from, he's building up his strength in himself to be able to say, no, but I will not be living that way. I will be choosing the way I want to live my life. And he's walking away. He could have had some like controlling family members or selfish family members that like it a certain way. They like it their way because it suits them. But for him, it's not the best. So he'll kind of deciding that he wants to have more emotional fulfillment to find some other place. Also the Eight of Cups, this person walking away could be that he's literally physically moving away from these people. So he's taking the trip now away from it. This card just flipped, and this is the death. So the death is also about very slow, um, very slow transformation and change towards the future. So everything from the past is slowly dying away, fading away. It will never be the same. And this is also a card that means a major change and transformation that is taking place in his life. And usually the death happens for the period of a long time, at least 2, 3 years, maybe 5 years. It's one thing after another. He's letting go of the, like, imagine it as a leaf, like a tree with leaves, and the old leaves one by one are just kind of going. And then he will allow, clear out everything from the past. It could be on his own emotional terms, and the way he feels about himself, the way he lives life, the whatever he expects for himself, all these past attitudes and thoughts and like mental patterns that he's been having. This will be moving, leaving that and moving towards his future, when he will have a renewed life, when something new is going to happen. So he's been going during these 3 years when you haven't heard anything. He's been working on himself, on his confidence, and he's changing, slowly changing his life to be able to accommodate the future and the new beginning. Because with the death comes a rebirth and a brand new fresh start for him. So I'm going to do the next person, which is Mahnur, and she wants to know, what are his current feelings for you? Liked and subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. Mm, you're very welcome, Pauline. I hope that helps you. I think this separation and transition and change was necessary in a way for him to realize what, like, to follow his own path in life rather than trying to please and satisfy everyone else, and to live life for himself. So I'm going to burn some sage to cleanse the energy, and I'm going to do Mahnur's reading because she's asking me, what are H's current feelings for you? I'm just like sage in here. Hi everyone, good morning to you. Right, so I'm asking, what are his current feelings for you? I got the 5 of coins, and this means that he's really missing you. He's feeling the lack of your presence, your beautiful presence in his life. and he could feel abandoned, lonely, uncared for, and quite lonely. And he could feel cut off and kind of cast aside, and he's missing you. But this is not just about emotional missing somebody, is missing their whole presence. Whatever you bring to his life, he's missing it. So he's feeling the lack of something, because this card means not having something and not feeling contained, that somebody hasn't received what they need to feel fulfilled on material terms. Um, so the five of Pentacles means feeling the lack, feeling the scarcity, or feeling empty-handed. That after all that went on between you, he ended up empty-handed. That he didn't have anything to enjoy or to have. And this card is about crisis. It's about feeling neglected. It's a material card, but it's also a physical card. It's not an emotional card, so he can still feel lonely and missing you emotionally, but what he lost in losing you was a lot worse than that. So you could have been very good to him. You could have been doing things for him that, in a way, physically improved his life, made his life better. And now, ever since he doesn't have you in his life, he feels lack. Now he's lacking. How does he feel about you? Oh, look, the same card came up. The same card is the Five of Pentacles. He doesn't have something. This is like not having something. It could be that he doesn't have what he thinks it should take to make you a happy woman with him. This card usually means poverty, scarcity, the lack of um material basis, or the lack of money, and he could feel that he's not enough for you. And this card is about feeling less than, or feeling that you deserve better than what he can offer to you. So I don't want to sound mean or anything, because I know that you don't want him for his money or anything, but it makes him feel less, and he feels that you could possibly find another guy who has more money and he can give you a better life, because he thinks you're a good woman and you deserve to have a good life, and he could not have a penny. So he's wealthy. Oh, I need to clear my throat because it's really distracted me. Let me try with the inhalator. Well, something's lacking in his life. So you've told him that somebody proposed to you. Okay. Well, you're making him feel not good enough in that sense. Look, the Four of Coins is about thinking spending too long time contemplating on what's next, or what next move, what next action to take. So somebody hasn't really decided what they want to do. And I feel it's because he thinks that he won't be enough for you to make you happy or to make it last. And he's kind of thinking about it but not saying anything, not taking action, not making decision. This is contemplation card. And it's when he needs a little bit of time to think about whether he wants to go ahead and have a relationship with you or he doesn't. I think he's overthinking, but I think his insecurities and his self-esteem are playing a big role into him deciding not to have a relationship because he thinks he has nothing to offer to you. And now this card came up, Eight of Swords. So Eight of Swords is when this person is afraid to take a step forward out of their comfort zone. It's fears, insecurities that are holding him trapped into his old patterns, his old ways, or into his comfort zone, that he will not dare to kind of change the situation because he's afraid if he steps out of his comfort zone, what would happen. And this card is when the person is stuck. I think he's overthinking it. He is afraid that if he makes a decision, it could be the wrong choice, the wrong decision, that it will not work out. And all of this is because of his insecurities, not because of you. How does he feel about you? Look, I got the Ace of Cups. This is on the question how he really feels about you. And this means being in love, falling in love, true love. So he has true feelings for you and he wants to have this exciting and passionate new beginning. And he wants to tell you how much he loves you, but he's afraid that he might not be good enough for you, or that you will be looking for somebody else because of his insecurities. I think there's like a true love between both of you. I think you should give it a chance. I'm going to end this live now because I need to go and do something and then I'll be back because my voice is irritating me, so I need to clear out my nose. I think he loves you and I think you need to encourage him to express his true emotions and to also help him with his confidence. You're welcome. I'll be back later. Bye for now.